Okay, this video is how to spot a phony expert, because there's a lot of nonsense on the internet. And some of the ways you can spot a phony expert is typically they promote all the really profitable commercial foods. Like I told you, the great sleep expert, Matthew Shepard, and I like him, he's a bright guy, but you hear him saying positive things about coffee. And how could anybody who's promoting sleep promote coffee? Because he has to. If you don't promote these commercial products, you don't get invited to the bro science channels. A bro science channel is a channel where the speaker wears a t-shirt and they just did arm curls before filming so their bicep veins will pop out. Those are the bro science channels, all right? And in order to get on those channels, you have to sell something. You have to promote something, all right? And so you gotta talk good about coffee, or you gotta talk good about tea, even though it tends to concentrate aluminum and fluoride. Okay, you got to talk positive about soy, even though it makes people, loses their ability to have a baby, etc., decreases their ability to do so. You got to promote olive oil, all this nonsense. You got to pretend that omega-3s are a good idea. You got to pretend that the fat in nuts is magic and it's really good for you. You got to not say anything bad about these glutamate supplement flavorants. Okay, pretend that chocolate all of a sudden is good for you. So they do all this nonsense, okay? So you see somebody selling this stuff, they're BSing you probably, okay? Also, do they sell the item at their website? Some of these docs, they make a lot of money selling these things. So whenever they sell something, it's obvious they're going to promote it. They want to sell it. So if you see them selling the thing they're promoting, most likely they're significantly exaggerating the benefits of it. Other stuff that often gets overhyped is iodine in most vitamins, because those are sellable items. And the fact that I talk about these things, that's why almost no one will interview me. Okay, now the other question is, does the expert have a clinical practice? And one of the things you're going to see is a lot of these expert physicians, they no longer practice clinical medicine like an MD, medical doctor would, or a DO, doctor of osteopathy. And the reason why they don't practice clinical medicine anymore is because they're making so much money from selling their supplements and from promoting things for sponsors. So you'll notice I have no sponsors. I still work full-time in conventional medicines because in my channel it's not even monetized, okay, and it gets shadow banned because I don't promote anything, all right? But you will see these guys who, they don't even have a job anymore. They just promote stuff on the internet and they make a lot of money. So you should look at that, okay? And then also, like I said, so those are three characteristic features of a BS artist. They sell the item that they promote. They don't have a clinical practice anymore because they're getting so much money from selling their supplements and from sponsors, and that they are welcomed on some of the bro science channels. So anyways, hope that helps you to sort stuff out. I'll give you just a little more trick how I can sort stuff out. I say to myself, you got these relatively primitive illiterate populations where they had great longevity, no coronary artery disease or hypertension, and then ask yourself, do these people, as they start getting older, do they supplement? Do they all of a sudden need more omega-3s? Do they all of a sudden need more protein or some other supplement? No, they just keep on doing what they've always been doing, okay? So I just tell you that because that's another good litmus test to see if something seems to be true or not. Most of these are sort of backward-ass poor people, and they just eat the local plant-grown food, maintain their families and their communities and their religion, and they do quite well with that.